were my guide when I was drifting. You lifted me when I was low. How can I help but ask this question? Who's gonna reach me when you're gone?
Welcome to my Montserrat, Paul.
Hey, cheers, brother.
Alright, so, just tell us a little bit about who you are and which part of the island you came from.
Paulo Ogarro from Corkhill, better known as Paulo.
Right. Okay, so I first met you at Corkhill when I was running with Corkhill. How did you get into running?
Well, from when I was going to school, I was always into I was into sprinting, 100 meters. Then I went on to do 400.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a gym in Corkhill, and some of the boys that was running before me, the older boys used to come to the gym and say to me, let me kind of build up them leg muscle and whatnot. And then one day I went out with them just to see what they were doing, just to understand, what kind of muscle they really want.
Okay.
Straighten. Then I found out that I ended up beating some of them. And I suppose the rest is history.
Right. Which leg did you run first?
Well, the first lap was I always run from Salem to St. Peter's.
Okay.
The only other lap I ever run from St. John's School to Bottomless got twice.
Okay.
And I think for the 5 years that I ran the relay, it was always always from Salem to St. Peter's. The funny thing about it, the reason why they gave me that lap because I was a sprinter and did very well in the 400. I figured that I can kick my pace.
Mm-hmm.
And more or less a speed and endurance lap that is, because it's a lot of downhill and level and just a bit uphill. So you always have to be maintaining your speed, or else you know what would happen.
Yeah, somebody can run down for you.
Yeah. Definitely. But, it's a long lap, but at the end of the day, you just have to be strong.
Right.
So I reckon that I was one of the strongest there.
So you've had some memorable runs on that lap. I can remember one year you and Raggy had a duel going through there.
Well, I think the first year when I ran with I don't know who we ran against, but there was no competition that year.
Right.
It was either 82 or 83. Then 84 was more or less the scariest race of all for me, because at the time Ariba was in the picture.
Uh-huh.
And James Greenaway was more or less. No, the first year I beat Arthur.
Yeah, Raggy.
First year I beat Arthur. You know Arthur?
Yeah, Raggy.
I beat Raggy on that race, and that same lap. He got the stick before me, and I should ran him down.
Yeah, I remember that.
Then I think the next year it was James Greenaway.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if I beat Raggy, but I didn't beat James. But he got the stick way in front of me, and we reached St. Peter's like neck and neck.
Uh-huh.
You understand?
Right.
So I think but that year was the scariest year, because I always thought that he was a better runner than most people in Montserrat anyway.
Right.
The fact that everybody thought that the race would have been lost. We won the race that year.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody think that the race would have been lost because he got the stick so far in front of us.
Right.
But the fact that I run him down, I think after that, the respect was...
Do you remember who started for you that year? Who started for Corkhill that year?
I think Sabi always started the race.
Okay.
I think it go between, I think, Stanford Kelly and, you started first one year, but I'm talking before you started running.
Right.
And you and King. I think there was Sabi, and at one time I think we had, no, it was Sabi. All the time it was Sabi.
Right. And then when I came in and I brought King, then I started. King got second, and King would be...
I think the first year you started to run, I didn't think that King won the first that year. I think they gave the stick to Sabi. I think Sabi ran from Corkhill to Salem.
Yeah, King was there, but King ran someplace else, because King
ran...
King and I came over together.
Somewhere in the back, in the north somewhere, I think.
Yeah, from, I think, Trans to Guadalupe.
Something like that. Yes, I think he ran that race. Yes, from Trans to Guadalcanal. Yeah. I think Fox had given the stick to him. I think Fox won from.
Oh, okay. I had forgotten about Fox. So can you recall the lineup from your first year with Corkhill?
No, I can't. I think there was a guy from St. George's Hill that ran from St. Peter's to Corkhill. They call him Willie.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember Willie.
Nah, I have no clue.
I think Charles, his brother, died some time ago.
Okay.
I think he ran that race from St. Peter's to Corkhill. I think Youth, Clifford,
right,
ran from what do you call it, Corkhill to St. John's. Between St. John's School and I wonder who ran that race. Sonny.
Hold on.
Fox. No, Fox run from Salem, from St. John's School to Bottomless Gut, and Sonny, Charles Philip, run from Bottomless Gut to what do you call it there?
Bottomless Gut to Trans.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that then King took over, but Youth used to run 2 laps. You remember?
Right.
Clifford used to come back and run from Trans to Guadalcanal after he ran from Corkhill to St. John.
Yeah, you turn crazy, man.
Eh?
You turn crazy, man.
He's crazy, man. You know, 2 laps in between and he ran in again.
Yeah.
And I think we had I think Stafford Kelly run from Guadalcanal to Trans. I think Teeny Rat. You remember him?
Yeah, I remember everything.
Teeny Rat do one of them laps as well. And this guy from St. George's Hill, George.
Yeah.
Piper.
Well, who finished?
No, we don't finish. It's kind of sketchy between Corkhill and Salem because different people keep running there.
Okay.
So I can't really recall who they always was. Yeah.
But once I came over, we had a team set. So, I mean, I know I gave to King at Corkhill. King gave to you. And who did you hand it over to?
Give to Pooji.
Okay.
Give to Sinclair Thornhill.
Right, and then.
And Sinclair gave to Youth.
To Youth.
Youth to Fox. And then Fox to Sonny, Charles.
Right.
And Sonny back to Youth again. I think that was it. I think Youth always insist on running but Grover did run for us, and it.
I think Grover finished a couple of times.
Yeah, Grover finished most of the time.
Yeah, the lap that I'm not too sure about is from what you call the place up there.
Where? Trans?
No, Stratham's to Gauges. Who did that?
Teeny Rat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ayumba.
Yes, where is he these days, boy?
He's still a Montserrat.
Okay.
Yeah. Now everything is coming very clear to me now.
Right.
It's coming. I think that Victor Lewis' auntie was managing the team that time, I think.
Okay.
Girl from Corkhill died. But otherwise, that kind of, I think we got sponsored from Victor mom as well. So it was a pretty well organized team.
Yeah, I remember we had some what color? What color? Yeah, red or orange uniforms a couple of years when I was.
Orange and something else. I think we had red and something else.
Right.
I think it's more. And then remember the first couple of years that people just run know what they have.
Right.
And then I think after '84, I think we started getting
uniforms, and then I think Flyers
started first. They got uniform and cheerleaders. Remember?
Flyers were very organized. You know that you mentioned that.
Yeah, I think Flyers were the most organized out of all in the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, even school had to run in what they have in it. They didn't run in uniform.
No, you show up and most of the guys would wear the uniform they wear in school. You know, your white T-shirt and whatever shorts you have.
I think police in the earliest, police and defense force used to run in uniform.
I can't recall though.
You can't recall.
I mean, Flyers was the one I remembered. Flyers had uniforms early on. It had the blue uniforms. And
then I think Corkhill followed suit, and then over the gut.
Right.
I even had uniform at one point. Yeah. I think after that, everybody running uniform.
Yeah, eventually. Everybody did. So, what are some of the things you remember most about the race? when you look back?
Well, the thing is like until you travel to until people like me, I suppose, travel to like England and America and these places and see traffic jam, you used to think that the biggest traffic jam ever. You never see someone's car in one place at the same time at any one time. You know what I mean?
Right. Until only Easter Monday morning.
And well, only Easter Monday morning, you never know so much cars in Montserrat. I just remember that it was just a fun day, and leading up towards the race was even more fun.
Right.
Because I mean, people used to want to go disco the night before, and I remember that like the managers also used to go disco to see who. I mean, for our team to see who, if any runner was going to disco, you know. So these are some of the things that we, you know, I mean, and then what happened now in Corkhill, we used to have a Good Friday race.
Okay, yeah, I heard about that.
Where we used to have a Good Friday race. It's like the last practice before Monday. And then we used to run around Corkhill, and I mean, I think my team won almost 3 times. I think the 3 times that we run is my team who wins all the time. Team that I was on.
You know what?
Another guy that used to run for us, his name Evans.
Evans, I can't recall him right now.
Evans Frit.
Okay.
He's in Boston now, I think, as well. He's a call him Congo.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he run for us as well. I think that's before you come in.
Right.
But I think that when you and King joined our team, and I think that if you all didn't left, we would have been virtually unbeaten.
Well, no, I'm not gonna lie. No, nobody would have beaten us.
No, seriously. Because the 3, I think between you, King, me, and Youth.
Oh, yeah, there was a lot.
It's very difficult to see that, you know, I mean, any three better people in terms of, I mean, the heart. But most of the time, sometimes I never wanted to lose anyway.
Right.
I always, in anything we put my hand to, I'm going to be the best at it. So, and then my pride get the better part of me. So even if I'm falling down, I'm going to run.
No, listen. Let's say, for example, I've stayed, you know, another 5 or 6 years. There's no way they could have put any team together down that would have beaten us.
That's true.
There's no combination of guys I can think of who would have beaten us.
Well, that's very, because you know something, because one of the things as well, even though you all had when you join over the gut team, you understand, I probably can count the 3 runners. I mean, you all have some very good runners, but the fact that you and what about the name, King,
Jericho,
and Jarvis,
right?
You understand? Then the beginning of the race always set up the race. The first 3 laps always set up the race.
Right.
Always. It's very hard to come back from there once you get the lead.
And
so
the King, and you know, and we set it up so I will start and give Jericho.
Yeah.
And then Tiny and Prime, you know, remember the first year I started for them. When we reach up at Corkhill and give Jericho the stick and turn around, Corkhill was empty now.
Yeah, nobody thought I come down there.
So by the time Jericho reach up and sail him, you know, the next guy probably down a bell him.
Yeah, because if I remember the time that you all finished the race in, I think you all break the record by a long way.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I think the time was ridiculous. I can't believe it. I think did Sabi run that year there?
Yeah,
they beat up Sabi bad that year there.
Yeah, you know, little story me tell you about me and Sabi. We went to the front, me and Sabi, and when we turned the corner there by Gross, Sabi changed up off his neck, and he slowed down to take him up, and me left you right there. Yeah.
I don't come what the fuck me hear about that. Because we know what about the chastising. That one Sabi keep on one close to the chest, man.
Yeah, he changed up off his neck right there, so just before we reached Aston Bramble.
Yeah, and that was it.
That was the last time you see me.
Because that's when I said to myself, you know, we couldn't understand what happened. We just couldn't understand because with the first 3 parts of the race, so like Corkhill, like from Plymouth to Corkhill, and then from the first 3 laps, right? The first 3 legs of the race. I tell you what happened. We always run it by time. We find out the people that ran it before, and the time they come to Corkhill in. So we always try to beat that time.
Right.
And Sabi was beating the time all the time. So when Sabi come, I at the time that he came in. I was wondering what's going on.
It's not like we didn't necessarily have the best team that the first couple of years when I left to go at Roadrunners. You know, it's just a matter of placement. You know, you got a couple of key guys
At the right
and
place.
put them in the right place,
Yeah.
and that was it. Because I would start.
And then again, I used to think that you have a few. You got the whole runner of the team, like the whole Corkhill team, right? I mean, I didn't think that you all had so much better runners than us. I didn't think so.
No, not overall, no.
Against you all, we started losing. I want to know why.
Right.
You know what I mean? For instance, Kenyatta can run, right? But I didn't think that he can run better than anybody else on the team, on our team.
Right.
We put down about 3 or 4 runners and road runner. You understand? Sojo, I'm not saying Sojo can't run, but Sojo hardly ever beat anybody. Because Sojo always get the stick way in front. You understand?
Right.
So these guys yet to be tested. Your leg is the hardest leg because then you're on the line with everybody else.
Right.
So your leg is hard. King leg, number 2 and number 3, they're hard legs because people, you know what I mean, people always catching up to people. But when you come to the finishing the race, most of the time,
The race already done.
really that never run. The man will finish is way ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, you hardly recall, you know, more than maybe once or twice that you get a close race on the finish.
Yeah.
By the time you take gauges,
Close is like sometimes some people are like a minute behind the other person. That is in terms of running, that's a long way.
yeah, you're in the same race.
So some of these people never been tested, you know what I mean? And
Right.
you know, you could tell the people that's been tested. I've been tested. You've been tested. King been tested. Jarvis been tested. I don't know if Bull ever been tested. But when you run again, when you run and you directly behind somebody and you use that person in front to back off the race from you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until you're ready to pass. No, that's when you've been tested because you hear the man breathe down your neck.
Right. You know, it's a matter of strategy though. It's one of the things. It's knowing you guys and getting lucky. I'm not gonna lie you. You get lucky some days.
Boy, sometimes you get some. You know what I mean? And at least sometimes in the morning as well. The morning of the race is the hardest. You know. The morning of the race is very hard.
It's always a matter of speculation, but I don't think if you had stayed with Corkhill, anybody could have beaten us at all.
Oh no, I know that for a fact. Seriously, we had a serious running team. And the funny thing about your father come from Corkhill, but the thing about Corkhill people, they are patriots.
Yeah.
They don't like to lose in anything at all.
No.
Seriously, I don't suppose that the whole of Montserrat is like that.
Well, listen.
But I can't speak for everybody.
We tell people all the time, this is one of the things that motivated me as a starter. Why nobody ever beat me. I mean, not see nobody beat me. Is that my father come from Corkhill. My father died when I was, maybe 5 or 6 or so. But come Easter Monday morning, in my head, my father up at Corkhill will watch me.
Sure.
And it's a one thing to lose, another thing to lose when you believe your old man will watch you. And
yeah.
I just don't want nobody beat me up Corkhill.
Well, that's true, boy. You have to lose and you get the whole of Corkhill will watch you, know.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. You come up from down at Adventist school and you look at the top of the road.
Boy.
My show shop.
You know,
That was a scary moment.
Hey, listen, man. You have to live it to understand that.
Yeah.
Serious
thing, man. I know how you feel because not even I know how you feel because I suppose that it's not a matter of having the guts to start. You understand? But one of the advantages of getting a second or third, you go always blame it on the starter.
True that.
Because everybody man give me 6 seconds for reaching second. You don't expect to beat nobody.
No.
But I suppose that the man will start the race always, you have to give respect to the man that start the race because he had the more pressure. Because he definitely set up the race.
But it's just the thing when it's just, it's hard. I don't really want nobody beat me up in Corkhill, boy. It's just too much niceness up at Corkhill to get embarrassed up there.
I mean, you can't still face it out. But what? At the end of the day, is when the race finish. Everybody just come together, and you know what I mean. I think that I tell you, I look forward to that every year. I tell you another thing, right? It's amazing that in We used to practice twice a day. Run to practice in the morning, and in the afternoon, you know, we do construction work. That's the mindset that we're running gear.
Listen, your leg from Salem to St. Peter, you had some good guys that ran that before, in the past. I mean, Paulo was legendary and for them.
Yeah.
But I'd rank you as the best.
Well, put it this way. I don't believe that nobody ever run the time that we run got through there.
No, I mean, Eddie used to run a lap before. I mean, Eddie couldn't beat you.
Okay.
I mean, I believe Paulo could have beat you either. Personally.
Who ran a good one here? Jarvis is dead.
Leon?
Yeah, man, we get the stick behind him, right? We get the stick a good way behind him, but I tell you that the year I run, and I believe it's the hardest me ever run there. I couldn't catch him with her.
You get close?
Boy, we get kind of close, boy, but what happened now, we have to go back down, I think Otis, because Otis run forward that year there. We have to go back down the first, the second to last corner.
Forget the stick on you? Yeah.
To get the stick.
See?
Right, that time Jarvis don't get the stick up at top, so when Mr. Jarvis get the stick, okay? They run back down at the bottom and some to get the stick. See, when I come back up, I see the man all we can hear. And the nice. So I run with the nice.
Right.
So I say, well, the nice can't be so far, the man can't be short so hard. So but every corner I down to board.
And
when Mr. Jarvis at the last leg, I go up the straight, they just hand over the stick at the top of St. Peter's there.
And listen,
and
Jabo a monster up will run in, you know, catch you up there, you know.
You know, you tell me to see them, I don't know sprint, the man started to sprint up the road. Because the thing about when you're in front of somebody, you can relax.
Right.
That's the thing, when you're in front of somebody, you could save your energy for to show off at the end. So that's why he knew that I wasn't going to catch him because he got this thing way in front of me. But I think he was scared because when I speak to him after, he said, well, I had to run hard, you know, I said, give up a time because
okay.
He was down that water pond. I saw him, right? And they come down there to like have a dip in the pond as well. So I was down there and I started chatting. I said, man, because we have the abs, you know, I know 6 pack, me had them time and I like 8. Me had the water, I down to me like I get up out the water. I say, brother, if you want a physique upon the line, you know so that you lose. But hey, I mean, funny thing, the man get the stick in front of me, me feel bad.
Yeah. One of the things about the race, you know, is just a lot of old talk leading up to the race. That the one thing that gets you going.
Especially Dick and them, man, they let you have it. Dick and them, boy. Boy, them man, they let you have it, man. But, you know, that's good bantering, man. I tell you, that's one of the reasons why me just feel like, you know, the volcano comes in Montserrat and doesn't, you know what I mean, it doesn't mash up the whole place, brother.
No, seriously.
Because I know that would be still going on, you know. I know it's going on, but I mean, where you run around Salem and that, and that's about it, really.
Yeah, you know, you got to commend them for keep it going, but it's not the same thing. Not even remotely the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing at all. But, see, that was one of the happier times in my life. You understand?
Always.
Serious thing. Around the island, really. I always wanted to get some more literature and because when you go by my Montserrat, they show the same teams all the time. Right,
but it's a matter of not getting. It's hard to get pictures of the race.
Yeah.
People seem to have lost, you know, a lot of the stuff.
Yeah, but you know that's the thing. They never had a committee. Did they have an Easter Monday committee?
Not really. No.
Or just the people in the sky. I think that they should have one. They should have had one. You know.
Nobody was really there to nobody had. Let me put it. Nobody was made an effort to preserve the history of the race, because it's one of the things you take for granted where you feel, well, you know, the race are there every year, so
yeah,
but nobody made an effort.
I thought you would have come to this.
Right. But you know, we just say if anybody out there and they have pictures for the relay, they could
send it. We'll just put it on there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, send it in to us, you know, mymontserrat@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And we'll put it up.
Okay, no problem, brother.
Because I'd love to see some pictures of my old Corkhill team. Somebody has them. We took a lot.
All you have them. Me tell you, me see one picture. I wonder where the picture will be me. Yeah, we not die. Me the girl, me kneel down at the middle.
Yeah, I remember that.
Who run for it too, man? Who me on the team too? I think Sonny brother.
Yeah, Azzo. What name? Azzo?
Azzo, yes.
Yeah, he was there 1 year with me.
Yeah. Did Norman not run for it as well?
Nah. Norman Hickson?
Yeah.
Did he? I'm not sure, boy. I think he ran for a Reba.
He ran for a Reba, yes. Yeah. He ran for a Reba.
But Corkhill was good, boy. You know, even after me left, boy, people still used to go for Corkhill to watch me finish.
Yeah, of course.
We get a lot of love for Corkhill still.
But after the highlight of the race, me tell you. Seriously, you know, the finish not as good as the side.
No, man.
Whosoever when you check, when you get news, because people come from town to find the race, and they come up and I tell you who is in front, who is in second, you know what I mean?
Right.
And you're like, damn, you just a silly man. Somebody come and tell you boy Corkhill in second place. Say, how far the man be from boy. Sometimes I say you wish you to get the news, because you don't start to panic already, you know. You wish you to get the news, and I tell you boy, King come there now, King clean up a come there.
Yes.
But you feel like, I'm my runner. Boy, the man down the road. But when they tell that you man in front, brother, you start to warm up.
Yeah.
You're ready for action.
Yes, right.
But you do not feel, I tell you, you do not feel.
No, you can't afford to.
Boy, no, boy, you're crazy. Anytime you feel, you're not sure, I tell you.